Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. We lost 2-0 versus Milan, totally deserved loss for Juventus. I've pinned immediately the comment of Rad that is commenting and recapping the game totally in a beautiful way. Just one sentence, again 20-30 minutes of Juve, I would say 20 more than 30. Beautiful, maybe it's too much even. It's even too much, but at least 20 minutes of Juve, and then again Alzheimer, like Rad is saying, total collapse mentally. And this is the problem, what I was saying since so long. Mentally weak team. Mentally weak team. You don't know how to react. You don't have the pride. You are waiting for the last 5 minutes to try something. And when I'm saying try, I'm generous, because it's Milan that is letting us try, because they are leading 2-0. So it makes sense. They don't care anymore. They are doing changes. Even Leao is mocking us. Mamma mia, this is a disaster. We wanted a test. I will not make Bologna and Maccabi Haifa wins smaller than they are. We had to win. We won. But we said we needed a test. The first test we were expecting versus Bologna, we had no test because Bologna was really weak and Juventus had no counter reaction from a team like Bologna. The other game versus Maccabi Haifa, after conceding that goal, stupid mistake, individual again mistake where we're not put right. Well, after that one, what is happening? Total collapse for 20 minutes where they are hitting the post. Luckily, Di Maria was at the stars together with Rabiot that is scoring that goal. Luckily that we win, because the last part of Maccabi Haifa was not great because they scored, and again, whoop, mentally. Today we played versus strong team, a stronger team than Maccabi Haifa in Bologna. Okay, the first half, we will go into detail. That goal, I'm not even taking it as an excuse, that goal that we concede, the first one, because we have to come back later. First, let's focus on Juve that is not deserving to win today. But we concede that goal. Before locker room, we do a change. The team is not coming back. It's not coming back. It's continuing to not coming back in that second half. After that, we concede a goal from Vlahovic that is disaster today. Today, Locatelli, worst of... Maybe we can do a first poll. I need to know from you because I can't decide. Worst of the night. Who is the worst of the night? Was it Vlahovic or was it Locatelli? Both of them disaster, both of them. Disaster today. Disaster. Well, we are coming back. We are not coming back. We are not entering. We are not playing. And that second goal is killing us at the 54th. We have no reaction. We are missing every single pass. You clearly see it. After conceding that goal, after you concede that goal, everything is wrong. Not anymore a pass accuracy, zero. We are not in our position. We are not unmarking ourselves. Everything goes wrong. Everything that you want to go wrong goes wrong. Everything. And you have to wait for the 5 last minutes of the game of Milan, Juve, the last 5 minutes, to remember that maybe you can try something with a kid like Soule that is entering. Miretti enters. Disaster, Disaster Miretti today, as well. And attenzione, because I already saw some comments about overrated Miretti and so on. Calma, he's a young kid. He's a young kid that is in his journey to grow. You wanted the young kids, they are there. Give them space. Don't start, but the performance individually today of Miretti is not great. And this is a big difference. You know why we see that we are mentally super weak? You know why? Because versus Bologna or Maccabi Haifa, I don't remember. Anyway, the 4 changes that are entering the game have a pass accuracy of 100%. They enter, they are confident, we are winning, okay? We are easy, we are doing the simple thing as we should. Today, they enter losing 2-0 and they miss all of them. Also, the fresh, strong legs are missing. The only ones that were entering quite okay were Moiskin and Soule. That's it. And they are entering really at the end of the game when it started to be a bit easier. Let me read some comments because Softish, mamma mia, when I'm on Twitch, I don't read you anymore because I'm already angry. In me, I have a volcano. I have a volcano in this kind of performance that is about to explode. On top of that, Mamma Mia, Softic is writing. I see the messages. I don't want to read them. Here we can. Here you can say whatever you want. There also, you're always free to say whatever you want. But on the other one, I am a volcano. Here I can explode. Softic, buonasera, amico mio. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, my friend. I won't complain, just want to ask you a question, Giuseppe. And you know that probably it's not the best moment to ask me a question because I'm ready to break everything here. Because I'm angry. Not about losing 2-0 versus Milan. This, because I don't like to lose. I am someone that hates to lose. I hate to lose. But on top of that, it's not having a reaction that is making me super angry. Not having a reaction, missing basic passes. Guys, I can do these passes. What player... I know. This is absolutely not the moment. What player has improved under Allegri? Okay, I will give you a player. Rabiot improved versus Allegri. Pogba improved even more under Allegri. We don't care. Today he's at fault, Allegri. We are not here to blame Allegri, Agnelli. Today... everyone is to blame at Juventus. Do you understand it or not? When you are delivering a performance like we did today, every single person is to blame at Juventus, from top to bottom. And probably the coach as first. Why? Because he is responsible for the team. So if you have an accountable person, the one that you blame, it's the coach. I understand it. But coach or no coach, the players are not able to do a pass in the foot. You saw the game. You were there. You watched the 95 minutes. They are not able to do a pass. So I don't like to say it's 100% the fault of one person. It's everyone today. It's Vlahovic. It's Locatelli. Disaster Locatelli this season. Not only today, this season, the disaster of Locatelli. All the players, bad. Everyone. Then I agree with you. We are not. Allegri 2.0 is a disaster now. We see it. We have only, how much? 12 points? 12 points on 9 games. Guys, it's a disaster. It is a disaster. Of course it is a disaster. Yes, it is a disaster. Yes, it is a disaster. Yes, everyone. Yes, it is a disaster. It's not nice to be there in that position. What is annoying me, it's not that you rebuild. If you rebuild, we agree. We lose versus Milan that won the Scudetto last year. Okay, we accept. No, it's that there is no change. There is no change versus 2 years ago, versus 3 years ago, versus last year. We are playing with the same intensity of zero, the same of no idea. We start. Why are we starting and then we collapse totally? How is it possible that they don't understand that the game is 95 minutes and at the first difficulty, all of them? How is it possible? Can someone explain me this? Because the first goal arrives from a disgusting decision from the referee. Again, we all saw that it was foul. But anyway, let's not even speak. This is not the problem. The problem is the rest. That you concede the second goal and you have not self-esteem. This is the problem. You have no self-esteem and you lose all your capacity. It's like you drove a car for 20 years. Then you have a small accident. Accident, I don't know the difference. It can happen. You have that incident or accident with a car, and then from there on, every time that you are in front of a car, you can drive, and from the moment that you see another car, you are blocked. You are scared. You are in blackout, and you don't turn anymore. You don't put the velocity anymore because you are scared. And no. Because you know how to drive. You drove for 20 years. You know it. These footballers, they know how to do a pass. How is it possible at the first difficulty you don't know anymore? Hey, but I agree with you, Softic. I agree with what you are saying. Ciao, Salvatore. Ciao, Beppe. Today, Milan puts us out of our head by playing dirty football, and the referee let them. But that being said, it isn't an excuse. We have to do something. They did their game for 20 minutes. They were a bit scared and they feared Juve. By the way, if you see the tactical approach of the game, you see Pioli that is playing a 4-3-2-1 instead of that 4-2-3-1 with Pobega instead of Grunic, because they were fearing Juve a bit. So they are showing you a sign that they are respecting that game. They know that Juve is coming from 2 victories, that the environment is a bit more positive. They know it, but then at the first occasion, they punish you. They punish you. Guys, I was writing down how many corner kicks. 9 corner kicks. I believe I even stopped then. 9 corner kicks for Milan. At a certain moment, we had 0. We only won 3 corner kicks at the end, in the 89th minute. This is also a sign of a disaster, guys, huh? Steve, DV9 is a flop. Bad attitude and weak mentality today. Really bad. Really bad. I was expecting more from Vlahovic also today. My thoughts, Milan up for it. Ref terrible. But I don't even want to say the terrible. The ref. Again, a disgusting one, huh? But anyway, if we continue to play like we played the last 20 minutes of the first half, we would have conceded at a certain moment. There were already 2 posts. One, a bit luckily, with what's the name? Leao, a bit luckily on that corner kick, but then on real initiative from the distance with a shot that Chesney was beaten there. So the goal would have come. It's disgusting that it comes again. And it's not the first time after a really terrible mistake of the referee. It's a pity, huh? But anyway, even if you concede, you still have 45 minutes in second half. Come in and go. No, we don't. Juan, Allegri vive in Nuvo, is living in the dreams. I don't know where Allegri is living. Nirai, thank you for waiting, my friend. Nirai saying, Beppe, that was tough to watch on a Saturday. Really tough. No words. Your Juve on FIFA gameplay has more grinta. I agree. Thank you for the donation. I agree. I agree. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with that. For me, it's not winning and winning the Scudetto immediately. I would love to. I dream about it. I want to. But we have to be realistically today. We are not. We are not able to. We are far away from winning Scudetto. Far away to qualify for the Champions League knockout stages. I understand building and taking time, and that there are cycles, and that in cycles you have some moments where you can't win. You have to accept it. Is it cool? Is it nice? No. But here it's not about cycle. Here it's that you see no progress. You are doing 1 step ahead. You are doing 3 steps behind. Because today we were exposed. Today we were exposed not on the performance, left, right, the player, dribble, physical. No, we were exposed mentally. The teams, the opponents, they know that mentally we are a weak team. They are waiting for the moment to They wait. They know. And when we are dead. Guys, we are dead.
La Juve.
They are dead. Monza did it. Monza! Ciao, Bogdan. Ciao, Sam. Guys, sorry today if I can't read all the messages. I try, huh? I try. Steve is pissed off with Dusan, and he's correct to be pissed off. He's pissed off. Ciao, Ahmed. Kostic, very bad. Kostic, 0 crosses today. Played also a bit more centrally. Yeah? Ciao, Thomas. Ciao, Ahmed. Husar, Quadrado as well. Bad. No, bad. I agree. I'm trying to find the other comments. The one of RB Comes, who was 7 months on the channel. Thank you. And he's saying, Allegri out tonight. I have had enough. I know, huh? You are one of the last believers, RB Comes. And what can you say, guys? Bad. What I don't understand is how is it possible to play well for 20 minutes? How is it possible to have 5 attempts, 1 on target, the easiest one with Milik that was absolutely not dangerous, 5 attempts in 20 minutes? Then Allegri is not there to score or not. But how is it possible that it's working? Guys, I have an image that I can show you. Because otherwise you will not believe me. Wait, I saved it. I will show you one image after 20 minutes of the game. Okay, 20 minutes of the game to show you that we prepared the game really well and that we were doing what we had to do. But one problem, it's the head. It's mental. We have no balls. Let me show you. I will put it here. It will not be beautiful, but who cares? This is the average position after 20 minutes, okay? So sorry if, let me put myself here a bit. So what do we see on that picture? After 20 minutes of Juve versus Milan, Juventus in purple, that Juventus with Quadrado and Danilo super high. Look at where here, Kostic and what's the name here? Alexandro. Both of them are low on the other players, on Benacer and on Kalulu, okay? So we had no danger here. We were paying attention on that side, and here we were high. Why were we high? Because we were the one that were putting pressure. We were putting pressure. We were doing what Chiesa did on the past on Theo Hernandez, putting pressure here. And this is why Juventus is playing well the first 20 minutes of the game. From the moment that we went back, because the other one were too strong, Theo Hernandez and Leao were too strong for us. From the moment that they went here, they destroyed us. They destroyed us. This is the reality. So we prepared the game really well. We knew what to do here. But then it's gone away. It went away. It went really away. And that's the problem. Look how high Bremer was. Lower for Bonucci. That was actually the last man. But Juventus was playing as a block here. Super paying attention, concentrating, putting density, paying attention to put some offensive power to the right side of the field. And no, because then you forget. Then mentally you forget. There is one thing. They are doing a beautiful pass. They're doing a beautiful pass. Oh, it's over. The game is over. No. This is what annoying me. Nirai, we read. Then thank you for a donation. RB Comes, who was repeating it. He really wanted that we saw it. Thank you, RB Comes. I saw it a bit earlier. Beppe, why is Allegri not playing Fagioli? I don't know, guys. Fagioli, not Fagioli. Today he's playing Miretti, and we are killing Miretti because apparently he's overrated. No, I don't feel better. I'm pissed off. And he's even going worse, or become sad. That was the message. Thank you for your message. Basti Molesti saying, for the next week, I want to see the team only practicing first touch and one touch passing during training. But you know what? The problem is, in training, they will do it really well because they have no pressure. The pressure is from the moment that an opponent is there, and that is putting a bit of pressure on you. We don't dare to watch them in their eyes. We don't dare. We are scared. We are a scared team. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is the real truth, that we are scared. Ciao Mohammed. Let me go back because there are some messages I didn't read. The one of Fedia that is saying that if any coach is available, Juve must go for it. But any coach, that may be an exaggeration. Any solution. I take any solution. I tell you the truth, I take any solution. I don't know. Today I don't know. Normally, you know that I love to speak. I always speak, I explain, I exaggerate in explaining and speaking and finding solutions more than only blaming. I try, and that has always been my way of doing. I always try to find solutions. Today I have no solutions. There is Saif Noah. Bonucci shouldn't start anymore. He's too slow. Look, I saw how he has been dribbled by Brahim. He's scared to do a fall. He's just pillar. Disaster, Bonucci, I agree. But what's the problem here? Why is Bonucci playing today? Because De Sciglio is not there. Because otherwise, you have De Sciglio, you can play with Danilo. You can play De Sciglio on the right side. De Sciglio Quadrado on the right side. You can play Danilo as center back. No, Danilo, we extend him. And again, it's already the second injury of this season, if not the third for De Sciglio. We cannot count. And that is obliging us to play with Bonucci. That is slow. Arif, 12th month, Milan versus Bremer. The only one, Bremer. The only one. First half okay from Rabiot. Good for Rabiot, but he disappeared. With the change of tactics and so on, he disappeared in second half, where Bremer was constant for 90 minutes. I totally agree with your comment, Arif. Totally. Mohamed Youssef is there as well in the chat, and Mohamed is saying, attenzione, is saying, Beppe, any group needs a leader when they are in a mission. When the leader is clueless, even those fingers loose, needs a tough decision soon. Well, guys, we spoke about At the international break, we spoke about the fact that Allegri has been confirmed, has received the trust of the management. We said that it's not a long-term trust that he had to show, that he had to prove. We won versus Bologna, we won versus Maccabi Haifa, maybe the two easiest game of the beginning of the season. We lost versus Milan. We have Maccabi Haifa, we have Torino next. Attenzione. But I'm speaking about him, but I'm also speaking about the people on the field. Ciao Colo, by the way. I don't know if Tolo is still there or not. Colo, I don't know what he said, Colo. There are so many comments, guys, I can't find them back. But Colo said something apparently really interesting. Ciao BT, I was surprised that we were so physically inferior to them. Mamma mia, that also BT. So physically inferior. We were losing at a certain moment. At the end of the game, there is a contrast. At the end of the game, when we are losing 2-0, between Tonali and McKennie, they go shoulder to shoulder, but not even a pressure from Tonali. McKennie is flying away. McKennie and Tonali, we can say that they are both on the field with their foot. By the way, at a certain moment, also at the end of the game, McKennie is alone. He's receiving the ball. He's controlling it, and while controlling, he's on the ground. He's nearly on the ground. Disgusting. Tariq is reporting a fact, a disaster fact. This season, we played in Serie A 4 games out of our home, so 4 games away, and we had only 2 points. We drew versus Sampdoria 0-0. We drew versus Empoli 1-1. We lost versus Monza 1-0. We lose today 2-0 versus Milan. On top of that, you can even add Paris Saint-Germain out of our home, where we're not able to win. So 5 games out of our home, only 2 points. Ciao Roberto Gallo, super pissed off. Pay attention for your health. Don't Luca and Dusan, they can split the award. They were bad, both of them. Ali saying Beppe, the worst part is that the situation we are in is very hard to get out. If no positive signs, we are in a really dire situation and we need drastic measure. I don't know what guys, I tell you again, I don't know what needs to happen. It's easy. We change. Guys, if they are not able to do 1 pass. In the past, I said 2 passes in a row. Today, it's 1 pass. If we are not able to do 1 pass, if we have the possession, but we don't know what to do with the ball, if we are missing these passes, it's not only the control that is bad. The control that is bad, the pass that is bad, we are not unmarking ourselves, we don't find solutions, not on the wings, not centrally, nowhere. Only 20 minutes in the beginning. And then a bit of magic of Matthias Soule. That's it. Then Moiskin that entered quite okay today. Strangely, he entered well, but even him, 0 goals. Guys, it's not normal to have your third striker that scored 0 goals. 0. Then a big save from Kalulu, miracle save, but that's what we had to do on their attempts. But they are doing the offensive phase, also the defensive phase today. Milan was stronger, much stronger. Thank you for the donation, Ali. Thank you for all the donations. Mohamed Youssef, Fedia, Jera CQ, who's saying super chat. What will happen if we finish out of the top 7? So sad. Guys, season is long, and we are not doing really well. At the moment, Inter surpassed us because we lost. They won. I think they won. Nobody told me the rest, but at the 91st, they were doing 2-1. Is it over or not? Did they win? Yeah, they won. They won 2-1. Well, at the moment, they are over us. So if we don't finish in the top 7, guys, at the moment, we don't deserve to be in top 7. We don't. Today, we don't deserve to be top 7. It's the truth. Guys, even if we are out of top 4, even if we are 5th, it's a complete disaster. Today we were exposed. I don't like that. Because I was waiting for a test. Unfortunately, we had the test and we paid the bill. Hard, really hard. I'm trying to find good things that I saw today. What did I see well today? How Soule entered, that shows that he can play a bit more. But wait, wait, Bremer, 90 minutes of super Bremer, and again 20 minutes where we had 5 possibilities to go, but we are missing them. So it's not a good sign. It's partially a good one, but then we are throwing it away. We are throwing it away. Massimo Lesti, why do you think Allegri went with 2-man midfield? Because that's actually how we are playing since a few games. That's actually how we are playing since a few games. And why? Because with Cuadrado on the right side, that is used to do also right back and offensive right winger, he protected his right side with Leao and Teo Hernandez. And that's why he played instead of McKennie. From the moment we are losing 1-0, he said, we don't care about protecting. Let's play a bit more offensively, hoping that that 4-2-3-1 is working with McKennie like it worked in a few games. So it's not a change in formation. It's just the men that are changing. But it was actually... that's why. Who's agreeing with Allegri or thumbs up in the chat? Mamma mia, Feggia. Feggia. But I saw a lot of thumbs up. I saw a lot of thumbs up from Feggia. Guys, if you agree with Feggia, put a maximum of thumbs up. Two. It made me laugh. Look, here. Juventus agree. Mamma, even Juventus. Enzo, Shamil, Anes, Ninib, Futex, Softic, King Chiesa with 4 thumbs up. Newden, MK, Van de Palma, he said no. No, he doesn't agree. Probably has a lot more to say. Dan Bariles agree. A lot of people agree. Yeah. Leicester, guys, disaster. You're back now. You're back with all the thumbs up. I am like you. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know. No, guys, I would do even worse. Let me check that I didn't forget anybody. Arbi, Garakanyan, 10 months of the channel. He's saying, Beppe, we should aim for top 4 at best. Change for next season. Well, last few days I was saying you should always aim to go for top 1. Then, if it's not possible, you don't reach it. It is what it is. People are asking me why why am I not live on YouTube? Wait. He's saying, why am I not live on YouTube? I am live on YouTube, guys. Can you confirm that I am live on YouTube? That we are live since 28 minutes? I believe, yes. So, because then I will forget. Well, I said we should always aim the first spot. Then, if you aim the first and you arrive second, it is what it is. If you arrive third, it is what it is. Here, the problem is that at a certain moment, you can't even aim to be first. Because if Napoli wins tomorrow, that's 10 points difference. 10 or 11. It's really a lot. Diaz goal was started by a shit pass of Dusan. Oh yeah, I saw. Jason, I can't vote for worse tonight. That was terrible. A team level disaster. The team was really bad. Really bad. Wait, let me catch up. Abai. Coach's job is to get the most out of his team. Simple. This is clearly not happening. Individuals are not improving, neither the group or the chemistry. It's true. It's totally true. Thank you for the donation, Abai. But it's true. Today we can't change. When it's happening one time, you say it's the team. Happening 2 times, it's the team. 3 times, it's the team. 4 times, and this is a difference where I want to add something like here. The coach is accountable. The coach is responsible. The coach should find a way to. But that doesn't mean that the team is fantastic. Let's not mix the things. Because again, if at the end you are on the field, you are 11 men, you should, with the experience that you have, understand that you are Juve, that you can do it. You come from 2 beautiful wins where the morale is not even down. You are up. And you are scared. If you are scared, guys, you can buy a football ball. You can buy it at the store. The other balls is a bit difficult to buy them. it's difficult to buy them. Tonali single-handedly destroyed our whole defense. He was everywhere. He was good. He was good. Him and also Pobega. Pobega that last year was playing, I don't know where. He came back at Milan, at Torino, I believe. They didn't even want him. They wanted to sell him, but they couldn't. And now he's playing more and more and more. He did really well. And then another one that played really well was Benacer. What a game of Benacer. Valentino, grande Valentino. Beppe, all teams go through a bad phase. Sterkte. Of course. But I understand it. I have no problem with going through a bad phase. My problem is something else, is that I see the same mistakes. And when I'm seeing the same mistakes, it's a total collapse mentally of Juve. After the first difficulty. Guys, in football, it is difficult because you are playing 11 versus 11 and the wind can turn. But if you are not able to adapt your ceilings, you will sink. As easy as that. The wind is turning, sometimes a bit in your favor, sometimes against you. The risks are always there. Not only in a season, but also in a game. It can turn. Favor, not favor. But if you are not able to adapt your ceilings, you sink. You think. Thank you, Valentino, for your message. Abai, we just read it. Valentino as well. Ricky, we need to evolve, adapt to Premier League style. It's a beautiful way. Yeah? It's a beautiful way. It's a beautiful dream. But this will not happen really soon. We tried. We failed with Sarri. We tried with Pirlo, with creative ideas. We went back to Allegri. With Allegri, it will not happen. But also without Allegri, it will not happen, guys. We are not Premier League. We should not copy Premier League. We should have our dignity. More than copying and adapting a Premier League style, we should have our identity. And our problem is that we have no identity. Today, we don't know what Juventus is. Or maybe we know what is our identity. Our identity is at the moment that we are a team that at the first difficulty is not able to understand what to do because we are shitting our pants. This is the thing. Then you can adapt to Premier League style if you're playing offensively and you concede a goal, because probably you will concede even more. In Italy, it's not Premier League. That means that the defenses are really organized and structured. Nobody's playing open from one side to the other. It's not the tennis that you see in Premier League from one to the other. So that means that you will bounce like we did with Moiskin versus Maccabi Haifa. You will bounce against their wall and you will be totally open. They will concede even more. The problem is not copying another league. The thing is, you have to again be Juve. And this is what we are not today. We are not Juve today. It's over. Fejja, thank you for the donation, and thank you for the donation to all the people. Wait, first, Colo is back. Beppe, at what point do you think keeping Allegri is more expensive than firing him and paying the rest of his contract? Well, firing Allegri, if we are speaking about financially, is a disaster. It's, how do you say, a bloodbath, blah, 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 whatever. It's a disaster. Why? Because you are paying so many million. And the problem is that you don't even have another coach. Because if you go for Montero and you are saving a lot of money, the problem is that you are taking a coach probably for 2 or 3 years contract. 2 or 3 years contract. It cost you a lot of money. Last time we calculated, if you go with an expert coach, whatever, it cost you 80 million gross for the club. Between Allegri, between another coach, the staff that you are changing. It's a big thing. Then, at this stage, we are missing also Champions League. Now, we are missing the next one. I have always had in mind, and I told you several times on the channel, I believe that if we win, Allegri goes away from himself. I don't believe that we will win today. Today, we have to be objective. Even if the other teams are far now. 7 points, everything can happen. 10, it becomes a lot. It become really a lot. Fejja, Bentancur, Kulu were a disaster at Juve. Now look at Spurs, what Conte did. They are shining. This Juve have amazing players, but not performing. Think, coach. Feja, then we can say the same about, and that's why I'm not happy with these kind of discussions, because Bentancur has been in the club since how long? 6 years, I believe. 6 or 7 seasons. And Bentancur, that I really liked and I saw the qualities in him, has always been average with every coach. Even with Sarri, where he played a part of the season really well. Not all season. A part of the season fantastically well. Bentancur has always been average. With Sarri, with Pirlo, with Allegri. Even with Allegri, it was actually probably in his first spell with Allegri where he played the best. And the best was not wow. Kulusevski was a total disaster with Pirlo. He started well. He disappeared all season long. He finished well. Coppa Italia, where he was even silencing the supporters. People, they forget that. With Allegri, he played not even 6 months with him, and then he went to there. He was not happy. He was not happy. Conte remotivated both of them. They are playing a total different style of football, where they love it. Parma. Kulusevski was a player at Parma where he was doing well. Why? Because he had the spaces to go in counter-attack really fast on the wings. So they are playing like that at Tottenham Hotspur. So guys, it's not about Kulusevski, Bentancur. Now the problem is everyone is infected about something really bad at Juve. The environment, the mentality, and nobody knows how to solve it. Not the players, not the coach, nobody. It is a total disaster. Total disaster, everyone. Then, Conte, I don't know if you know, but in Champions League he's not doing well. Huh? Conte is already criticized at Tottenham. Huh? Kulusevski was not playing a few games. Guys, Kulusevski is doing exactly the same things that he was doing at Juve. The difference is that in Premier League you have these spaces where you can do it. But I saw again a Kulusevski that was clumsy. Then, he's happy, he's scoring, I'm happy for him. Let's not exaggerate with these were phenomena. It was because of Juve. I agree, but I also want to know where were they? Where are we taking the responsibility of I was also bad at Juve? Because then it's a 50-50. Juventus was not able to capitalize on them, was not able to grow them, but also them, they were not able to go. Gasperini, really great question, Fedja. Well, Gasperini is a coach where you need 3-4 years before he's going. Before you change all the team to play with players like he wants to. It's not a mystery that today he's playing again really well. Because again, he's playing one time a year. He changed a lot of players. He's playing 1 time a week because he's not playing at the European competition. And Gasperini is again fantastic coach. Like Italiano last year, 1 game a week. Like Sotil this year, 1 game a week. Gasperini, to enter Juventus now or 23-24, he will need time. If Juventus is out of all the European competition, take Gasperini and he will do miracles. But not if you play 2 competitions. Because the time is not enough to overchange, to explain, to train, to focus, to study the opponents. This is a problem. Zaki, I have to be a bit faster now because people are waiting. Feja I read, Abai I read, Ricky I read, Feja again, Zaki. Guys, you need to be realistic. Stop Allegri out. Look at the performance of some of the players. West on basic stuff, moving like as he's carrying 500 kilograms on his back. Leo looks like statue, 4th and 2nd goal. But guys, for the 2nd goal, it's true. Thank you for the donation, Zaki. It's also true. This is what I try to make people understand. It's everything. It's everything. You have to check everything. I don't understand how we go with finger point one. Everyone was bad. Everyone was a disaster today. But really a disaster. Mamma mia. Who is Arthur? Guys, what do you want me to say? You're telling me bad luck, Arthur disaster. Guys, let's blame Allegri. What do you want me to say here? Arthur from Liverpool, big problem, muscular problem. He will have to go with a surgery, 3 or 4 months out. He will miss the World Cup. Not that he had chance to go there, but guys, it is what it is. I don't care. Sorry. Today I think about other things. Thanks to mentioning me, but I don't really care. I don't really care. We have other problems. Then I don't believe that they would have taken him. He didn't even play. He was playing with the kids. But it's everything. It's not Allegri. It's the easy solution like that. I believe that it's everyone out. Everyone out. Everyone out. Today it's everyone out. I'm live. Thank you for confirming, Tariq. I'm trying to say. Ciao, Cecilia. Tonight, everyone was bad, even Tech. I prefer Perin. Rabiot was the best in the first 20 minutes, yes, and then he disappeared as well. Second half, he disappeared. He tried. The only one was Bremer. Eh? Bremer. We are bad. We have no identity. I agree. Let me go faster. Maric, 7 months. He's saying he's throwing up, Maric. He's throwing up, Maric. Feja, Gasperini. We already talked about Gasperini. Did I forget someone? I don't believe so. Huh? I don't believe so. We had Softic. We had the RB Coms, Static. The least confident I am with a head trainer since Del Neri. Today we lost everything. And there is no sign. Thank you, Footy Gangsta. But it's hugs to the Juventini, not only to me, guys. Huh? Trying to read a bit of your comment. Ciao, Pavel. I hated Bentancur. He was so bad. Finally, someone is confirming it. I liked him. Play FIFA. Maybe tonight. Ninip. Bad news for Liverpool. Yeah. But did he play today? Or was it in training? Radovan, you guys talk about the coach however you want. We don't have quality on the pitch. Look at Locatelli, McKennie, Paredes. Our midfield hurts. No physicality, no morale, no creativity. You know what's the worst thing? I tell you the truth. Is that sometimes we are even doing well with the same men. We showed it, that we can do it. But not for 90 minutes. Not 3 days in a row. We can't. We just can't. Had the first difficulty, boom, killed. But I can go, if you want to, we can check them, the stats here. End of the game. Then 3 yellow cards at the 92nd minute. Stupid thing. 60% possession for Juve. We lost our duels, and there it starts, If you lose your duels, guys, it's a problem. A lot more passes. We were even more accurate and more everywhere. Milan was not great. Hey, guys, Milan was not great today. That's the worst thing. We played versus not a great Milan. We didn't play versus a great Milan. That's the worst thing. Cross accuracy. See the difference. 19 crosses for Milan. That's a lot. 42%. So that means 1 on 2. Not yet, but nearly 1 on 2 that were accurate. 11 cross. So a lot less. The half. 18%. That means that we succeeded 2 crosses. We succeeded 2 crosses on 11. Attack. 21 shots. 3 on target. Juventus 3 on target. They scored 2 with 0. Milan was not great today. Juve was worse. That's the worst thing. Today, I tell you the truth. Today, I was confident because I thought that we could do something versus a Milan that was scared after the 3-0 versus Chelsea. After some injuries that were not there, we could have done something. And we couldn't. Who touched most balls and so on of Juve today? I don't know. Let me check. Player distribution. Bremer, 74. Locatelli was the first one. At a certain moment, he had 61 touches, 82%. Look at the pass accuracy. Disaster. Moiskin entered 12. Matthias Soule. Look, I just told you. I didn't know. I'm watching pass accuracy. Soule and Keane. 12 and 13 passes. They did 100% of passes correct. Leandro Paredes, he missed 1 or 2. On the other side, he did well. And then you see Vlahovic, 55% pass accuracy. 55% pass accuracy. Miretti that enters, 67. Milik, also him, 76. Danilo, 78. Kostic, 79. We are bad, huh? Locatelli, 82. 82, but the problem is he's touching 61 balls. If you are touching 61 balls as a midfielder and you have 82%, that means that you are missing so many balls. So many dangerous balls. So many dangerous balls. Look, if you're looking at Milan, I told you they were not even better. Krunic 45, Pobega 47, Giroud 57, De Ketelaere 60, Tatarusano goalkeeper 62, Hernandez 68. Even I told you they were not great. They were not even great. They were not even great. That's the problem. They were not even great, and we were not able to beat a bad Milan. That we made sure that they were kind of shining, that they were strong. But it's because of us. It's not thanks to Milan. It's because of us. Shots, 3 on target. 2 with Milik, 2 headers. And 1 with Keane. That's the only one on target. Disaster. While Milan, look, everyone was going on target, on attempts. Only 3 on target with Tomori with a goal, Brahim Diaz with a goal, and Divock Origi nearly on goal. But really, all the team of Milan is going with the attempt. That also means that we are telling them, you know what, go. It's versus Juve. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, you see. Clearances. Bremer, 7. 70 clearances. Shots, disaster. They went from everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know what to say anymore. Limo is feeling bad for Miretti at the end. He was trying to make passes, but nobody was moving for him. But in general, Milan was too fast for us today. It's because we conceded and we gave up. And we were scared. We're shitting our pants. Forget this game. We missed Di Maria. It's almost impossible to score without the creativity player. Well, I don't even spoke about Andrew. I didn't even speak about the players that were missing because it's not that. It's not about you don't miss a player. It's just that you don't react when you have a moment of difficulty. "48 minutes of life." I don't know what to say anymore. I will only repeat myself. I will get frustrated. But no, for me, it's not even that today. Because, of course, you miss Pogba, yes, but they never played this season. So I don't even count them. We have the players. We have, except of De Sciglio, that is really annoying me. De Sciglio is really annoying me. Really annoying me. But except of that, we don't. We had the players on the bench. Today, we had the players on the bench. We had Locatelli, we had Paredes, we had Rabiot, we had McKennie, we had Miretti, we had Fagioli. Cole is saying, I don't think it's fair of Allegri to bring on Soule at the 80th minute at the San Siro, losing 2-0, when he doesn't even bring him on when we are winning at home. Well, I believe he wanted to try something, and it's also a sign of kind of trust, Colo. I would not look there as a problem. We have to invent, and luckily he invented. You don't know, huh? He invented. You don't know. He's going with a dribble there, and he's scoring. That means that he's counting also on him, but that he was probably not ready. Then if you're telling me he didn't play versus Bologna when we were winning 3-0, I already explained. You were not there, but I explained why. It's because you are obliged to play Moise Kean. Why? Because at the end of the season, you want or you don't want to, you will have to buy Moise Kean. He will be your player for 38 million euro. If Moise Kean is not showing with at least one goal, at least one assist, at least one good performance, that he still has the qualities, you lose 40 million euro in that player, a player that nobody will take you, not even on loan. Not even on loan. So you should show him. And when you are winning 3-0, that's the moment to play Moise Kean. That, who knows? A miracle is coming from the sky and saying, Moise Kean, today you are playing well. Who knows? And that's why he received the priority the last time versus Bologna in the 3-0. Then, guys, it's easier to play when we are winning and when we are okay to play, to insert some players and to say let's go. But we don't have to. We are in a really bad moment. The change of Soule is it's not about fair or not fair. It's also grateful for the guy. 10 minutes at San Siro. In Serie A, it's 19. It's nice. Where he played well. He played really well. Soule entered and he played well. He's a bit skinny. He needs to work a bit more on physicality and so on. And he can be a really great player. But today he's not the starter of Juve. I know, I watched since he's young. Today he's not yet the starter of Juve. He can be. And these 10 minutes will help him to grow. So I would not take a controversy there. I would take a controversy on all the rest. On all the rest, that was a disaster. It's with a special site, guys. You need a subscription. It's for, I work for Juve, so it's via Juve. It's Opta site. Daniel is already predicting the future. We will win versus Maccabi. The hype will be there. But you know what? I saw some comments of people that are going on roller coaster. It's or everything is good, everything is bad. Some people were already writing. You see, we were super happy. Bologna, we're celebrating. I don't know. I don't know. On the channel, I always warned you. Attenzione. But that doesn't mean that you can't celebrate when you win versus Bologna. What do we have to do then? We win. No. We win, you celebrate. But you pay attention. You say, attenzione. We are not there yet. Because versus Bologna, it was okay. Versus Maccabi Haifa, we were scared. And that's, if you look at the post game of all the games, you will see calma, because we didn't do anything yet. The players, they know that they didn't do anything. So I don't know who was super even enthusiastic, or even on Twitter, social media, they are conscious. I believe that everyone is aware that the 2 wins versus Maccabi and versus Bologna, it was good. It was a start. But that was not that doesn't mean that we arrived. This morning in the video I said, we are not back. Even winning versus Milan, we are not back. Because we are far away from the other teams. Because we have a lot of problems still to do and to fix. Hey, guys, so I don't know who is really enthusiastic, super happy and thinking that everything is solved. I see a lot of people actually saying, no, it's not true. We are far from. And that's what we saw today. So people are correct. We are far from. Now, a gift, no, it was not a gift. It was a desperate move. It was a desperate move to say, play and solve it, or try to solve it. Europa League trophy and top 4 Serie A, especially if we won't win in Europe. This is us this year. I'm sorry, but you don't have to be sorry, Jordan. You don't have to be sorry. Juve should be sorry. But Majid is saying we are giving you the players you want. Well, the players that he wanted, was Paredes, Pogba, Di Maria, Bremer. Bremer is playing all games. Today he played fantastically well, Bremer. The other one that he wanted is Pogba. He never played a single minute. So it's not that you have the players and he's not there. Di Maria, he's not there. He played the last game and we did really well, fantastically. Look at the performance of Di Maria. Was Di Maria needed today? Of course he was needed. I'm not even speaking about Chiesa. So on 4 players, 2 are not there. Paredes was playing game in, game out, international break and so on. Today we tried with another solution that was working. And for me, it's not the initial start that was wrong. You can say whatever you want. If you understand a bit of football, I show it again. After 20 minutes, this is how Juventus was playing. With the number 11, Quadrado, with Milik, with Vlahovic that were pushing higher. And then you had here Danilo and Quadrado that were super high. Especially look at Danilo at average position was at the middle line. So a plan was working. It's not that the problem. The problem is that you mentally collapse. So Paredes, for me, tactical choice. Why not? Why not? Then you collapse. So I don't agree with your comment about you give him the player he wants, and if they are not there, what do you want? What do you want to do? But I agree with you if you're saying we have no improvement. The no improvement, I agree. And this is where we can say we have a big problem. The no improvement. And the no players he wants, they aren't playing. They are not playing. What do you want to judge? It's on the improvements. Because I believe that if you are Juventus, if you are playing with McKennie, Locatelli, McKennie is not my favorite one, you know it. But if you are playing with Rabiot, Locatelli, McKennie, for example, you should do better than what we saw today. We spoke about a disaster midfield in the past, but if you are playing with Paredes and Miretti, you should be doing better than we did today. This is my problem. I'm not looking at the other ones. I'm looking at the ones that we have. And the ones that we have, you should do better than what we saw versus Salernitana, versus Sampdoria, versus Fiorentina. We should, with what we have, do better. Then you can lose 2-1 versus Milan. You can lose 3-1 versus Milan. You can lose versus Fiorentina. You can lose versus all the team. But the behavior, how you go on the field, how you show how you want to, this is a problem. This is the problem for our beloved Juventus. Oh, but that's a fact, Hardy. That's a fact, Hardy. Of course. No excuses for Allegri. Milan played with half the team, but they have a system of play. Also, it's true. It's true. But yeah. Buono. Changes are needed in the start with the coach. To start with the coach, this team has no motivation and consistently mentally weak. A coach change in the start to fix it since we already have Allegri, all his players. But the problem is that the season will already be gone. It's true, Christian. It's true. I know. Physical, that is starting to get better, but we are not optimal yet, and especially mental. Mental, it's a disaster. Bueno. 57, I will, I don't know. I will eat. I will spend a bit of time with the family. We'll try to forget that one, and it's shit because then Sunday you don't want to watch any football game anymore. Buonanotte to Lars Vercelli, Bogdan BT, Anthony Trimboli, Bogdan Bogdan Amel, Ripon Road, Harrison Lang, Steve Slick, Thomas McLuff. Buonanotte a tutti. I'm pissed off with today. Ciao Lester. What do you want? Ciao Taha. Radovan, Hamlet, Muhammad Juventus, Bon nuit, merci, ciao a tutti guys. Our Sunday is gone. Our Sunday is gone. Ciao Steve, thank you for a nice word. I love the message he was saying. Beppe, these overpaid player needs to score for Beppe. But I mean, it was a disaster. I deserved it. On today was I deserved it. Buonanotte, ciao.